Peace and abundant blessings, folks. Hope you're doing well when and where you are right now as you receive this message. Welcome to Anthologies. I am your host, Ant, or Antonio, and these are my ologies. If you're stopping by for the first time, welcome and thank you for popping in. If you are a return listener, um, thank you for coming back. I appreciate you guys. Remember, you can always show your appreciation back by giving my content a like, a comment, or subscribing, you know? So, all that out the way, what I wanted to talk about, right, is sharing, right? Sharing. Sharing your content, sharing your goals, your dreams, and your testimonies. And mainly your testimonies. So, one thing about me, right, is I really want to, when I get up here and I share with you guys, I want to be transparent and I want to let whoever's listening to know that, I was either where you are now or I'm right there with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm right here in the trenches with you. I know sometimes on this journey, we're looking for inspiration or guidance. And a lot of times when we find it, right, from other folks on their journey, they're usually ahead of us. So, they give us a bit of what they've been through. Some folks, they'll give you it all, the down and dirty. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time, people are not going to tell you all of the shit that they had to go through. And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. I get it. It makes total sense. Some of the shit that, some of the experiences that I had, whether it's stuff I had to go through with other people or just my own shit, my own mistakes, you know what I'm saying? Certain things I'd keep to myself, or I will share it if, I really think that it's relevant to the message that I'm sharing, But yeah, when it comes to sharing, I think that especially when we're doing like real time sharing, like stuff that I'm going through or that you're going through right now, I think that, it's important for us to hold back a little. And my reason for saying that is because, you're going to have people that's listening to you that don't mean well for you, don't wish well for you. And, if, you're telling them, if you're sharing all of the rough stuff that you're going through, that's what they're there for. That's what they're there to hear. They want to hear all the bad news. They're not there for the encouragement and the inspiration that you're really trying to spread. They're not there for the inspiration and encouragement that you're trying to give someone by sharing, what you're dealing with and how you're overcoming those challenges. You know, there are people there that's listening because they want to hear that you're going through stuff, that you're doing bad, that you're struggling, you know. And sometimes we should hold back a little bit, um, to not give them such pleasure. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, just to be clear, when I talk about people that are listening in the background who don't mean you well, right? Who want to hear that you are struggling and going through bad stuff. I don't say that in any way to kind of raise alarms or anything like that. You know, it's not anything that I want you to focus on. It's just something to be consciously aware of, you know, because, you know, as much as we might hate to think about it, as much as we might not even, as much as we might not even see it in our everyday life, right? It can be somebody that you know that's close to you, or it can be someone that's a total stranger, you know? And yeah, and people, they look for stuff to, you know, use as ammunition against you, to put you down, to gossip about you, you know. And, you know, like I said, it's just as a way to not give people fuel, you know, because on our journey, right, especially when we start separating ourselves from people and folks notice that we're changed and everything, we're going to have moments where we're thinking that people are saying things about us, you know. We're feeling, you know, we're thinking that people are talking about us behind our backs, right? And sometimes we may be right, and other times it might just be our ego. You know what I'm saying? But either way, you know, you want to avoid adding more fuel to that fire. You know, so I just wanted to share that. Might not resonate with everybody, but if it does, you know, let me know. Plus, you know, just something else to keep in mind, right, is that for some of those people that's watching you that don't really understand your journey, they will look at these challenges that you're having as if it's your punishment, right? It's your punishment for you walking the walk that you're walking the walk that you're walking. um, yeah, I couldn't think of a better way to say that. But anyway, yeah, they will. They're gonna look at it as punishment. You know, some people actually look at it as punishment from God for you making the choices that you made and walking your walk. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want that kind of energy on you, you know, to make you doubt yourself, question what you're doing, question your choices, especially if you're already in your knowing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a connection with the divine in a way that is crystal clear. You know what I'm saying? You don't you don't need religion or anything like that to tell you, you know, what your place is in the world or in the universe, right? So holding back on your sharing would be a way to kind of keep that energy off you. You know what I'm saying? It's just something to keep in mind. Like I said, these are just thoughts that I'm having. If they resonate, they resonate. If they don't, you know, they don't. Whatever you do, don't let people that doubt you get in your head. You know, don't let your thoughts of what others might say get in your head. Because at the end of the day, what you think people are saying is just what you think. It's not what they're actually saying. So, yeah, And you got to have your faith, have faith in the Most High, have faith in yourself. You got to think positive. You know what I'm saying? Don't let your circumstances overwhelm you. Don't let your circumstances write your story. Write the story of what you want for yourself. Those visions that you have, for your life, for your family, for your business, whatever it is, your finances, your health. Focus on that story. Write that story. You know what I'm saying? Your current circumstances, you're gonna overcome that. Just stay focused on the positive stuff. Even, and I know that it's hard sometimes, especially when you're in the middle of shit. It can be hard. It can be hard. But yeah, believe in yourself. And and as always, thanks again for popping in. Feel free to support me by liking, subscribing, leaving a comment, or I have links in my bio where you can support me. Buy a t-shirt, hire me for graphic design. You know what I'm saying? Hit up my PayPal, whatever. But that's it. That's the message that I wanted to share. Sending you lots of love, wishing you good health, joy, happiness, love, all of all the good stuff. All the good stuff. Yeah, and that's it. I'm out. Peace.